Hey gang, welcome to another edition of Doc Schlock Top 10s, where I'm doing my own personal picks, the top 10 worst horror movies that for some weird reason either starred, co-starred, or had cameos by comedians. Comedians, they can make us laugh until we cry. And then, for some strange reason, they want to kind of stretch out their acting chops, I guess you could say, and do all kinds of different kinds of movies. Some have actually done movies that were quite dramatic. Some did movies that were kind of, I guess you could say, adventurous. But in this case, it's comedians who appeared in horror movies, and no matter what they tried to bring to the table, the movies were still god-awful horrible messes. So let's get things going with number 10, with Day of the Dead featuring Nick Cannon. A remake a lot of people hated. Number 9, Sharktopus vs. Terracuda featuring Conan O'Brien. Number 8, End of Days featuring Kevin Pollak. Funny guy, not a very good movie. Number 7 goes to The Tripper featuring Paul Pee-wee Herman Rubens. Poor guy. Number 6 goes to From Dusk Till Dawn featuring Cheech Marin in a dual role, and neither one of them were that good. Number 5 goes to I Still Know What You Did Last Summer with Jack Black in dreadlocks. Believe me, that just did not sound very good. Number 4 goes to LA Slasher, featuring Andy Dick. That just sounds dirty saying that. Number 3 goes to Python featuring Jenny McCarthy. Don't worry, she wasn't in it very long. Number 2 goes to the number 23 featuring and starring Jim Carrey. It's about as bad as it is not scary. But my number 1 pick for the worst horror movie with a comedian in it has to go to Dahmer vs. Gacy featuring Harland Williams as the voice of God. Wow. Okay, so Dahmer vs. Gacy, incredibly bad movie, and you can bet your bottom dollar that will be getting a review very, very soon. Harland Williams playing the voice of God. I'm guessing that was supposed to be funny, but the movie all around was really, really bad in its own way. The number 23 with Jim Carrey, boy, that movie was just... I guess I can kind of understand Jim Carrey wanted to do something slightly different. He did a couple of drama movies, and then he does this, and it's like, wow. The movie just drove me nuts, and it just gave me a severe headache. Python with Jenny McCarthy. Obviously, rip-off of Anaconda, and like I said, she's not really in the movie very long. But I did review it some time ago. If you want to go check it out, please do. LA Slasher with Andy Dick. He's apparently the slasher, and I just can't take Andy Dick seriously as a killer. I Still Know What You Did Last Summer featuring Jack Black in dreadlocks. What can I say? The movie itself sucked. His death scene was pretty brutal, but I get Jack Black and dreadlocks. Wow. From Dusk Till Dawn with Cheech Marin. I believe he had a dual role in that one. I think he played a cop, and then he played the guy who stood outside of the infamous bar with that infamous speech that people just drove me nuts with. The Tripper with Paul Pee-wee Herman Rubens. A lot of reasons I really didn't like that movie, and I think it was just his continuous F-bombs were what really drove me nuts. End of Days with Kevin Pollak. Not a great movie, not a great holiday horror movie. A lot of things really bad about that movie, but it was really overly bad. Sharktopus versus Terracuda. It was kind of high on the list because I'm pretty sure it was supposed to be intentionally bad. But Conan O'Brien being in it, I mean, you want to talk about sticking out like a sore thumb. And Day of the Dead 2008 featuring Nick Cannon. Again, it was high up on the list. Or low, whichever one you want to consider. Personally, I like Day of the Dead remake. I thought it was pretty decent. A lot of people out there hated it, and I understand you guys do. That's okay. But trust me, the sequel is far worse and makes less sense than anything. I mean, it was pretty doggone stinking bad. Still need you guys' picks for Doc Schlock by request number 100. Because in June, we're going to find out what you guys pick. And of course, everybody who participates in this, whether you get the winning pick or whether you don't, you will get a shout out in that video. And of course, the most asked for picks are Garbage Pail Kids movie, Prom Night the original, Hello Mary Lou Prom Night 2, Prom Night 3 The Last Kiss, Zombie Shark, Hell of the Living Dead, Kiss Meets the Phantom, Sometimes They Come Back for More, Clown House, Lawnmower Man 2, and Monster Dog. So you got till about June 1st, I believe I said last time, to try and get those picks in. And then, of course, first Tuesday of June, I lost track of what date that is. Doc Schlock, by request, number 100 will be hitting. And also, the return of Doc Schlock will be happening the day after that. Plus, of course, tons more requests. So, June, going to be a fun time. And hopefully you guys can handle the heat, because it's going to be a bad one in June. I got a crazy feeling. I'm going to move the video game turn movie picks to June 5th, Sunday, June 5th. So give you guys a couple extra days to make your picks on that one. And if there are any that I did not mention in this one, best I can tell you is go to Wikipedia. I believe they have a full list of every video game turned movie, animated, live action, the whole 9 yards. If you guys want to make your picks and send them in, put them in the comments below. Love to hear from you guys. Of course, picks are Double Dragon, Super Mario Brothers, either of the Hitmans, either of the Mortal Kombats, Doom, Wing Commander, either of the Lara Crofts, Final Fantasy Spirits Within, Resident Evil, any of them, either of the House of the Deads, either of the Alone in the Darks, any of the Blood Rains, any of the Silent Hills, DOA Dead or Alive, Postal, any of the In the Name of the King movies, Max Payne, either of the Street Fighters, Prince of Persia Sands of Time, Need for Speed, Pixels, any of the Pokemon movies, Ratchet and Clank, the Angry Birds movie, Fatal Fury, any of them, Air, Forbidden Siren, Tekken, Corpse Party, Halo Legends, sorry about that, Far Cry, Zombie Massacre, Dead Rising, Watchtower, Mega Man, or Tron. So there you guys have it. There are your picks. And again, if there's any you want to pick that's not in that list, go ahead and put them in the comments below so we can get that top 10 worst video games turned movies list done ASAP. And of course, hey, if you like my videos, feel free to subscribe. Before I wrap this up, I just want to say to everybody out there who's been watching the Doc's Dumpster videos, thanks you guys for doing that. I really wasn't quite sure that I really wanted to do it over time, but you guys watching them, giving it your likes and everything, and your awesome comments, thanks you guys for that. That was really, really cool of you guys. And there's going to be a whole lot more to come. And I hope you guys will always feel free to agree or disagree with any movies that I review on that series. I'd love to hear from you guys. And of course, one day I will try and do some requests from you guys for Doc's Dumpster. And I'm a little bit nervous about what you guys are going to send in, but time's running a little bit over time, I guess you could say, a little bit long. So I'm going to wrap this bad boy on up. Thank you guys so very, very much for watching. God bless you all. Thanks for supporting this channel and keeping it going and growing. So until next time around, as always, stay strong and rock on.